Okay, let's try this one. This one is an hour 16. It's pretty much ends almost on time.
Maybe to hand a mother their dead child and say, have a nice night.
This one's called Babysitter Laughs After Killing Baby and Taking Lifeless Body to McDonald's.
2018, Heather Gardner made a late-night trip to a laundromat, hoping to catch up on her chores for the week. With her was her sister Jessie, as well as Heather's 2 sons, her toddler Jathan and her 2-month-old baby Benson. As the 2 women got to work with the laundry, Jessie made a shocking discovery. Benson was ice cold to the touch, and his lips had gone blue. Terrified, Heather began CPR while her sister made a harrowing phone call to 911.
Yes, County 911. Please, I'm at the laundromat on the corner of 3rd and Union. Please. At the corner of the laundromat on the corner. It's just, stop. 923, 3rd Ave or Merrill Ave or something. I'm not sure. Okay, 3rd Ave and Merrill Ave are very different places. Which one are you at? Heather, it's a laundromat. I don't know the name of it, but I have another child in my arms. My sister's baby is dead. We just picked him up on the babysitter. There's CPR on that baby. We don't know how. Is he? You have him on his back? Yeah, he's on his back. Okay, I need you to tip his back. He's freezing cold. Tip his head back, Heather. Tip his head back.
Wait, they just picked him up like this?
Into his nose. We're at the laundromat. I don't know what to do. I can't call you on your run.
Oh no.
Yes, the baby's still not breathing. You guys have to take it back. Okay, what am I doing this? Can you do a captain question? Yes, I need you to start. I need you to listen to me. Yep. Blow into his mouth 2 times. Okay, I gotta go walk up to here. Yes, I am. Blow into his mouth 2 times. Plug his nose. He's freezing cold already. Okay, ma'am, I need you to take your hand and put it in the middle of his chest. Okay.
She's not breathing into the baby.
Okay, count with me. Ready? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
As Heather continues to follow the 911 operator's instructions, officers arrive on scene and are quick to take over.
That is so sad.
Are the pieces in there? Yes. Okay.
Dude.
When the ambulance finally arrives, Benson is rushed inside for life-saving measures. Unfortunately, there's nothing they can do for him, and he's officially declared deceased. The immediate question was whether this was a case of something like SIDS, sudden infant death syndrome, or if something far more unimaginable had occurred. Desperate for answers, Heather and Jessie tearfully explained to the officers what's going on.
What exactly happened? We just picked him up from the babysitter. I took him out of there and he was cold.
Despite the horror and trauma that Heather's going through, the officer is able to get the babysitter's name from her.
Marissa T-Sort? Yeah.
As officers handle getting Marissa T-Sort's address.
Okay, there's so much happening right now. First of all, what was it called? SIDS is very common? Oh my god, I'm scared to Google it. Sudden infant death syndrome is the sudden death of an infant under 1 year of age that cannot be explained following a thorough case investigation that includes an autopsy, a death scene investigation, and a review of the clinical history. Wait, babies just die? Without, with no explanation? It's common? There are no warning signs or symptoms. Babies who die of SIDS seem healthy before being put to bed. That is so scary. How? What is the biggest risk of SIDS? Babies placed to sleep on their stomachs or sides are at higher risk for SIDS. Babies who are used to sleeping on their backs, but who are placed on their stomachs or sides for sleep, like for a nap, are at very high risk of SIDS. Oh my god. If I had a baby, I would be so paranoid every time my baby was sleeping. I didn't know this was a thing. It's not common. It sounds like it is common. It says that SIDS rates declined considerably from 130 deaths per 100,000 live births to, that was in 1990, to 38 deaths per 100,000 live births. Oh God. It doesn't seem like it's common. It's rare. That is horrifying. 90% of SIDS deaths occur within the first 6 months of life. Wow. I didn't know that was a thing. That is horrifying. That is so horrifying. Yeah, if I ever have a baby, I feel like, oh baby, wake up! You're not going to bed. We're going to have insomnia together. No sleeping allowed. Oh, just kidding. Joke.
Address and information, Detective Jennifer Holtz arrives on scene and sits down to interview Heather and Jesse. The following mostly never-before-seen footage has been thoroughly analyzed by a former licensed professional counselor, a licensed professional counselor, and a licensed clinical psychologist. Before the interview can start, Jesse gives Detective Holtz some unfortunate news.
Sorry, I sent her a text too on Heather's phone, and when this was all happening, I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have. But I said you killed my sister's baby.
What did she say?
She didn't say anything there. Sorry.
Can you tell that she read it?
I was just very
It's like a Facebook message or a text?
A text. It doesn't say she did. Sorry.
No, sorry.
I just was really angry, and it was just like I was on Heather's phone and I saw her name, and I just didn't want to say I'm sorry.
While this may not seem significant at first, it would turn out to be very important. Although the police can't head to Marissa's apartment to talk just yet, they do send an officer over to her building. The interview then gets underway, and at first, everything Heather and Jesse described sounds normal. Heather was a longtime friend of Marissa's, and Marissa had been babysitting her kids whenever Heather had to work. However, as Heather and Jesse describe their interactions with Marissa while picking up the kids that night, it becomes clear that something was very, very wrong.
You guys both went inside.
No, she didn't even let us inside. She met us at the door. And then Marissa handed me the other baby.
Yep, and just
the diaper baby.
And then Heather was in the doorway for 2 seconds and said something about the hickey, and
then
the door shut, we were gone.
And so it was just real quick. Like,
Yeah, she was
at the door already
Her
with the
face,
kid.
that girl's face was beat.
So
I'm
she
not
has
kidding you. What I thought in my head was, Jesus Christ, what the hell is she on?
And usually she's like, okay, what time tomorrow? Or, you know, see you
No,
tomorrow.
it was nothing. I'm like, nothing.
this is super unusual.
Oh
And I go in
no.
the house and I help her at least pack the kids in their car. The kid, baby in his car seat. And
What was
or take Jaden
Adam doing? Just sitting on the couch?
sitting on the couch with his baby.
Was he like acting weird, shaking anything?
I didn't just even barely look at him. It was dark in there. All that was on was the TV.
She just seemed so weird to me.
Yeah, but she was never really there. But it was.
But it was very, I know Marissa, and it was just,
And it was just weird.
something was really off.
There's no denying that Marissa was acting suspiciously, and it was quickly becoming evident to Detective Holtz that if she wanted to find out the truth about Benson's death, she was going to have to find Marissa. Unfortunately, this would prove harder than anyone was expecting. Detective Holtz made her way to the apartment Marissa shared with Adam, her longtime boyfriend and the father of her children. With Jesse having texted Marissa about Benson's death, Detective Holtz wasn't sure what to expect when she got to the apartment. Just to be safe, she brought several officers along for backup, as well as Captain Graham.
Just relax.
I want to know.
Open the door.
It soon became evident that no one was going to answer the door, leading officers to take
I
drastic
want to know what
measures.
happened.
Police department, arrest warrant.
Break in!
What's up, police? Anybody in here? Kids are
That's so
Show your
scary.
hands, anybody?
That is so scary.
Just as they'd feared, Marissa was nowhere to be seen. But this didn't mean all hope was lost.
Holy,
Detective Holtz
this
was able to
house
get in
is
touch with Marissa's
decorated.
service provider and have her phone tracked down to a local hotel known as the Plaza. Within an hour, Holtz and Graham were standing in front of Marissa's hotel door.
Wait, how did they find the hotel? That
Morning,
quick?
Adam.
Morning.
Is Marissa here?
What are you guys doing here?
Please, Adam, just cooperate with us, okay? We'll explain everything in a second.
Well, you already charged her. What the f?
Adam, stay here.
No. You guys are harassing the hell out of us. And she already got charged. We'll be at court. Why you gotta come here?
Well, because we need to talk to her about something new.
Something new?
Yep.
New.
Marissa, I need you to wake up.
She slept through
Why are you guys
that?
here?
Because we wanted to get away. We got
From what?
everything. Isn't it against the law to come stay at a hotel room for the night?
Can you get up so I can talk to you?
Now that the police finally have Marissa and Adam located, it's time to separate them for interviews
Is it a
and see if
crime
they
to
have
come
any
to a
information
hotel
about
room
what
for
may
the
have
night?
happened to Benson.
This is a very important conversation we're about to have, okay? Tell me about taking care of him today. Oh, I was just watching him and he was fine.
Notice Marissa's upward inflection at the end of her sentence when she says he was fine.
Was fine.
This is not typical of a statement, but rather a question, which indicates that Marissa isn't feeling sure about what she's saying.
That was about it. Did you feed him or? I fed him once and then he slept and well, we went outside when they first got there a little bit, so. It was you nice. And the kids? Yep. Okay. Mm-hmm. Was he dressed in what? He was dressed in a snowsuit and a blanket. Okay. And then you were home alone, and then what time did Adam get home? He got home at like almost, I don't know, maybe 6:30 or something like that. Where was he at? He was hunting. Okay. And then what did you guys do after that, after Adam got home? We went to eat a little bit after he got home. Where'd you go? McDonald's. Which one? The one over by the courthouse. Okay. Go inside through the drive-thru?
Oh my God.
Okay. How long did you stay there? I don't know, about maybe 15 minutes tops. Okay. So did you eat inside or you just grab the food and then go? I ate inside. Okay. You were able to finish your meal in 15 minutes? That's pretty good. Okay. He ate when he got there, and that was about it. One bottle, like a full one, half one? He ate like 4 ounces. Okay. But yeah, he like eats it depends. Did Heather send that with you pre-made or did you make that up? The bottle? She sent it pre-made, and then I made another one, so. Okay. And then.
Oh my God.
What happened? And did you come straight home after McDonald's? Mm-hmm. The only place you went outside of the house was McDonald's? Mm-hmm. Okay. And then came straight home and anything significant happened? No. We came home after McDonald's, we put a movie in, then like, I don't know how long it was after, but she called and she's like, I'm putting my clothes in the dryer and then I'll be there, and then like 15 minutes she came there, so. Okay.
Wait, this seems...
Or did she get him ready?
Yeah, this seems pretty normal. I mean...
Okay. How long had he been in his car seat? After McDonald's, it was only like half hour, 45 minutes maybe. Okay. It was right after McDonald's. I just left him in his car seat and then... You didn't take him back out? No, because usually she's there at like 9:30. So.
Throughout this initial statement, Marissa is repeatedly saying, and then.
And then he slept, and then.
This usually indicates something being left out in someone's story.
What?
In an interview, detectives will dive more deeply into portions of the story where a suspect is repeatedly using phrases like, and then, and this happened.
Was he awake the whole time? No, he was sleeping. When? The whole time. The whole time you babysat him? Well, no, I mean, like, after he got there, he was up for, like, a couple hours, and then I fed him, and then I put him in the pack and play, and then I have this little camera, like, the video monitor, and then, like, I didn't check on him, so I have that now, so, like... And he was in your back bedroom, or? Mm-hmm. In our bedroom. In your bedroom? Mm-hmm. In a pack and play? Mm-hmm. And then, Are you okay? Yeah, I'm just, like, half asleep.
Marissa's laugh and smile here is odd given the circumstances. This is clearly a serious situation. When a suspect acts unconcerned, this can be a red flag for deception. They may be trying to play it cool so that they don't look guilty, when actually their behavior just makes them look more suspicious.
Okay. So the reason we're here, Brittany, I'm sure you must be asking yourself this, right? Not Brittany. I'm sorry, Marissa. You have a sister, Brittany, right? Yeah. The reason we're here is...
Although the audio here is redacted, we can infer that she informs Marissa that Benson is deceased.
Why is he dead? We were hoping that you could shed some light on that. I don't know what it is. And I need you to tell me what happened. I don't know what happened. This is the most important conversation you will ever have in your life. I'm telling you. No, you're not telling me. You didn't tell me last time, and you're not telling me now, and I need you to tell me the truth. Heather deserves to know what happened. I know.
As Detective Holt states, this isn't...
Okay.
But I have another child in my arms.
I'm gonna... Okay, I think she was probably laughing. Okay, I don't know. You guys are all on the same page. It looks like she was laughing. I feel like some people laugh out of nervousness, like, you know, a cop is talking to her. Like, I kind of feel like she didn't know the baby was dead. I kind of feel like she didn't know. I feel like I just remember when I had to go do a live interview in Australia for the Fortnite Pro-Am tournament in front of a stadium of people live on stream. I was so nervous. I was like laughing after every question. I kind of blacked out a little bit. I was so nervous, and I laugh a lot when I'm nervous. I feel like it almost seemed like she didn't know the baby was dead. She got the text message. Didn't the mom say that it wasn't read? Oh, I thought she said the message wasn't read. It was read? Oh, she knew. Wait, really? Am I? Oh my god. I thought the message wasn't read. Okay. Well, that changes things a little bit. Wait, where am I?
My sister's baby is dead.
Oh no, I clicked off of it. 2 months prior. Wait, where is it? Here? Oh, it's like here. It wasn't. I thought the message wasn't read. It was left undelivered. She said she didn't know if it was read. Yeah, see?
Yeah, I had him ready. I left him in his
I don't know. Wouldn't it be kind of strange? Like, she didn't even go to McDonald's alone. She went with her boyfriend. They're carrying... They probably... I mean, now that I know that disease is... What's it called? I already forgot what it was called. SIDS. That's what it's called. That SIDS is a thing? Like, maybe she thought the baby was sleeping.
car seat. Okay. How long had he been in his car seat? After McDonald's, it was only like... It was right after, and then...
This usually indicates something being left out in someone's story. In an interview, detectives will dive more deeply into portions of the story where
monitor and then
Marissa, the Benson, figure out.
Doesn't want to.
While Marissa and Adam claim the child just had an accident, Detective Holtz is determined to figure out the whole story.
I mean,
Not a disease, a syndrome, sorry.
Adam, when you say that the child fell off the couch, did you witness that or?
no, but I mean, Marissa's one of these people that, I mean, she resorted to drugs because her kids got taken away to the point where she was a rack of bones, and the only way we got her to go to the clinic and get clean, and she's been clean for 4 years now, is that we told her we were going to sign her into rehab, and she doesn't want to get forcibly put in.
Sure.
So,
That's fair enough.
but she has no reason to lie to me. And I mean, whenever she babysits kids, and we have other people that she watches for, this coffee table gets put in the living room, and then the kids get put toys on.
Okay.
The toys all come out on the floor. As you see, they're here.
Okay. I see this is like a matching set. Are they the same?
No, they're not a set.
Okay.
They just happen to be the same color.
Okay, got it.
I did
This
skip
one I
a
got
little
for
bit, but it's
Maryland, That
okay.
one we've had for a long time.
Do you know which coach in
It would
particular?
have been this one. On that side of the couch, sleeping. It was over here sleeping, and she just went to the bathroom. And she was literally just pulling her pants up, and she heard her cry. But, I mean, bitches like they are, and can't come talk to me about something, or come talk to us before they go and get you guys involved. I mean, she obviously fell and hit a toy or something, and Marissa's not gonna go and beat a kid. I mean, she was as a child and stuff, so she's very protective of kids. I mean, this is all ridiculous.
So,
I'm getting a little upset about it.
No, I know, and just calm down. Everything's
I can't
fine.
calm down because, like I said, I got f***ed over by social services too many times. I try to work with them, and I'll look. He's our 5th child. I got pictures of my kids here, and that's all I can do. That's all I get to see of them is pictures. So, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Although Adam isn't getting into specifics here, he's referencing the fact that 4 of his and Marissa's children were all taken by social services. Had social services known about their 5th and youngest child, he also would have likely been taken. Detective Holtz and the women from Child Services wait around in the apartment for a while until, finally, Marissa arrives home.
Oh, hi. Hi. Marissa? Yep.
Put it on the door in the house so they're in the bathrooms.
Oh my god.
So I'm Jennifer. I'm a detective with the West Police Department, and I've been assigned to investigate, follow up on who I understand you were providing care for. And these fine young ladies are from social services. So because there's a child involved and you were providing care for that child at the time social services gets involved. So I just need to hear from you. I was babysitting. She went to bed, so I decided to clean. And then I was like doing dishes, heard her screaming, and then stopped doing dishes, and then got off the couch, and there's a bunch of toys.
And
Usually I have her sister, so she like follows her.
Okay, to be fair, like, what else is she supposed to say besides "and then"? Like, what? How else are you supposed to describe events that happened over? Like, a series of events. A comma? Like, I don't know. Yeah, no, this POV, I think she was trying to hide that she was recording her or something. I don't know. And then what?
So I had a bunch of toys out in the living room.
Okay. So you were doing dishes and you heard screaming.
Mm-hmm.
Was she sleeping or?
Yeah, she was
just laying
sleeping.
there.
Yep. And she must have rolled off, and then I stopped doing the dishes, and she was on the floor. And all she had was rug burn, and then she had bruises, so she must have hit a toy.
Oh.
Which toy was on the floor?
I had all, like, I had a bunch of, like, I just
That's so
was out,
sad.
and I had a bunch of toys, like, in the middle on the rug.
Okay.
You know, which toys were a bunch, like, I took a bunch out of the toys. And she was sleeping on this couch, and she must have rolled. But I take the table out when I babysit and put it in the kitchen.
It's an immediate red flag for deception that Marissa fails to incorporate any of her own emotions during her account of what happened. Most people who are telling the truth will include their feelings during the event. However, it's typically difficult for a guilty person to fake emotion. So guilty individuals will often opt to keep their emotions very neutral, even if it's completely inappropriate to stay neutral.
Yeah, how do you
given
get
the
a rug burn by
circumstances.
just falling?
Has anything like this come up with you before?
No.
As far as a child being injured?
No.
Are you sure about that? Were you talked to about a year ago for a child that was injured that sustained a skull fracture?
Oh, yeah, that was not me.
You were providing care for her?
Well, yeah, I was, but
Bro.
I don't have any child, no nothing.
Okay.
Where I have kids, so, like, I love kids. I don't feed them nothing.
Okay.
I always babysit people's kids, like.
Right. I know we're saying you beat anybody, but people lose their temper sometimes.
No, I've never.
Things like that happen.
I never had postpartum, nothing.
Noticeably, Marissa also doesn't flat out deny these prior allegations.
I love
Wow.
kids. I don't feed them nothing.
In theory, it should be a flat out denial, but she just can't seem to get the words right. Something that will surely stand out to detectives.
Oh
Talking
my
about how much she loves kids is
God.
still not a straight denial of her allegations. It can be difficult for a guilty individual to make a false denial, as their body will automatically start showing physiological signs of anxiety. With an ongoing child abuse investigation against Marissa, social services informs the couple that their baby son won't be able to stay with them. Adam doesn't take the news very well.
We place with relatives. If you don't have a relative, then we have to look at foster care. So I need you to give me some relatives. We place with friends at this point. So do you have a brother or sister or an aunt, uncle, mom,
Adam
dad?
does.
Does Adam? Okay.
Adam, so they're not investigation. They have to go to your dad. No.
So can we do So hey, can we?
Oh, this is freaking sad.
Stop. Adam, stop. They said with family. No. Until investigation is over.
I wasn't here.
Your dad.
My dad cannot watch it. You guys can go.
Or I can leave.
Oh,
and
that's
he
so
can watch
sad.
it.
That's so
Can
sad.
I just live with her until the investigation?
You need to leave.
We can't leave.
We can't leave now.
Just wait. Yeah, he wasn't here. He can take him.
No, you can't leave with the child. You cannot leave with the child.
Adam, stop.
You're stopping and you're scaring the baby.
You're scaring my baby. Get the out of my house.
I will go. Can that work? I'm sorry.
We need to sit down and have a civilized
No,
conversation.
you need to leave.
Adam, just stop. Adam.
I told you guys, if you think you're taking my kid, you guys can
Adam,
go.
I believe in the.
No.
You can have him.
They need to leave.
No, because they'll take.
This guy is making things worse.
Nicely. I'm not talking. I told you guys when he came to my house, and I'm not.
He's making it worse.
We're trying to figure out a family member that.
I do not have any family members. We have no family. I was not here. Why does my kid have to leave when I'm his parent? She was the only one here.
She can leave.
Well, that's what's going to happen. She's going to go stay with Shayna. Okay, right there. The baby's staying here. So there's the situation. You guys can go.
Well, we're not leaving until this is sorted out.
I just told you what's going to happen. No, it's not fine. I told them when they came in the house. I let them in nicely, and I told them on day one.
I mean, yeah, it is a valid reaction.
I'll live with Shayna until it's over.
I mean,
You guys are lying, all you.
like, I mean, if you... Oh god, it's probably so frustrating for... If he had nothing to do with it, it would probably be incredibly frustrating, like having your kid taken away from you if you didn't do anything wrong.
Did I not?
This is just really
I
sad.
said, if you think you're gonna do anything with my kid, you better bring the SWAT team. That's exactly what I said, and I'm sticking to it. So you guys need to leave.
And that you have to take him. I can't be here.
Let's talk about this, Adam.
But they do have to investigate. There's a lot going on.
My house. I pay the bills here. You guys come pay my rent? leave now, then
He took his shirt off.
Times.
Adam, stop. So, they're letting him stay with you. I am leaving. Adam, just calm.
But he needs to calm down.
Right, because we're not.
I will calm as soon as your head's going through the back of my door.
If you can sit and relax.
I relax as soon as you go out my door. You can talk through the door, but I don't want you in my house no more.
Can't
Oh, God.
Just take him and I leave.
I can't leave a child here with him in the
I know.
condition.
Because I'm pissed off because you guys are
Adam, just stop.
two-faced motherfuckers.
Adam, just stop. Right now.
I'm calm as soon as they leave.
Stop. My God.
I can't help it, Marissa, and you know it.
Well, you want him here? My God, they're freaking out.
Marissa and Adam are having very different
bro.
reactions to their son being removed from their home. Although Adam's feelings are valid and many people in this situation would feel angry, his outburst is clearly upsetting the baby, and he doesn't seem to recognize that. Marissa, on the other hand, is notably calm about their entire situation. This is rather unusual, as most parents would be quite upset about having their child taken, especially if they didn't do anything wrong. This may be an act on her part. She may think that she needs to appear relaxed, because if she is explosive like Adam, it will just look like she acted that way with the child she babysat.
And
Yeah.
there's nothing anymore.
I think she's like overcompensating for freaking out that she's appearing to be extremely calm.
My kid's staying
To
here.
like,
With these mememories fresh
They
in her
both
mind,
can't freak out the
Detective
way
Holtz
he's
is
freaking out.
unrelenting in her interview with Marissa.
Heather deserves to know what happened.
I know. What? No, you're the truth.
You're not.
I am.
I don't think
I
she's.
don't know what happened.
I don't think she's smiling. I feel like she's
I
just kind of
understand
one of
that
those
things
kind of
get
criers.
frustrating. Especially with you being pregnant and having a
Yeah,
child of your own.
They were frustrating. I promise you that.
Marissa is likely trying to bolster her statements by stating, "I promise you that." When someone is being
Ugh,
deceptive,
bro, I don't
they
know.
will try really hard to sell
There's
you
a lot
on their
going
story,
on.
whereas
There's a
someone
lot
who's being
going
honest
on.
doesn't need to go to such lengths. Marissa may not have been comfortable enough
She's
with her answer
pregnant,
about how the
too.
kids weren't frustrating, likely because it was a lie and she did find them to be frustrating. So she needed to prop her claim up with a promise to make it sound more convincing. This theory is backed up by Adam's statements to Officer Cole back in the hotel room.
So you get home, what time? 7? 6:37, somewhere in that area? And what's going on in the apartment when you get home?
The kids are all sleeping.
The topic then shifts to Jathan, who Marissa also babysat.
He doesn't play with much. He's a pretty quiet kid. I shouldn't say quiet. If you look at him wrong, he starts crying.
Oh my
Lately, he's
god.
been getting used to us.
Then take me through the rest of the next few hours until you guys decide to come over here.
We went to McDonald's, came home, and
Who went to McDonald's? All of you?
all of us, the 3 kids in the back seat, and
Which McDonald's?
the one by the courthouse.
Okay.
Then
There's 3 kids
We'll
back
pick them
there?
up out of the back and play and put them into the car.
I picked them up and put them in there.
Okay.
Absolutely normal to me.
And what is normal?
Whiny. As soon as you pick them up, he whines and stuff. And
So he was making noise and
not making noise and
open his eyes at all?
yeah, and crying and everything else.
Adam describing Heather's kids in such negative terms is concerning. Referring to a 2-month-old baby as whiny is especially unusual, because it's normal for a baby that young to cry frequently. It's also possible that being overly critical of the
Yeah.
children is a misguided attempt to protect Marissa. Back in the hallway, Marissa attempts to explain why she and Adam fled to the hotel.
I got a little money from a car accident, and I wanted to go swimming and stuff, but by the time she picked the kids up, then I wanted to go in a hot tub, but I don't think I can when I was pregnant, so.
What's the real reason you're here?
No, that is the real reason. I'm serious.
Nobody who lives in this town checks into a hotel at 9:50 p.m. after a baby died in their
I
apartment.
don't know. I didn't know he died.
And that's also a lie because she texted you and told you that he died.
My phone's off.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
I'll show you my phone.
Oh
How do you think we
god.
found you?
It's obvious that Marissa's story isn't adding up, but the question is, what exactly could she be hiding? Marissa is likely keenly aware that with her previous child investigation, she looks incredibly suspicious right now. Even if Benson's death was just a heartbreaking accident, her history with kids makes it hard to trust her. Could she and Adam have fled to the hotel because of this?
I'm serious. Now cut the crap, Marissa. This is the third time we've had a discussion with you about a child, an infant in your care, and now one is dead. One is dead.
I didn't do nothing to him.
Oh my
But who did?
god.
No one. He was fine.
Did Adam do something to him?
No one did anything to him. He was fine.
Babies don't just die.
Marissa keeps sniffing and
Apparently
scrunching up
they
her
do
face
just
as if she's
die.
crying. However, it doesn't appear that there are any tears falling. She's likely trying to
Sis!
give off the appearance that she's upset, but she's not a good actress, and it comes off very disingenuous.
He was fine.
Babies don't just die.
I would not kill a baby.
I'm sure you didn't mean to, Marissa.
I
Sometimes
didn't.
it's not what you do, Marissa. It's sometimes what you don't do. And maybe there was something you just didn't do tonight. Yeah, left him alone for too long. Yeah.
Since it's true, but they are sus. They are kind of sus.
Yes, I didn't kill him.
Was it an
I'm
accident?
not sure.
Did you leave him alone?
I left him in the pack and play after we got off. After we got back in from outside.
Was he okay?
He didn't make any noise. I have that video monitor thing.
People don't smile when their child
I
dies.
didn't kill him. I promise. You're going to die.
It's just like, it's quite jarring. I feel like maybe she's just an ugly crier. She's not, it wasn't even her child, it was someone else's child. And also she's pregnant right now and she babysits a lot and she's also had like 5 kids taken away. So it's just like, there's so much going on, like I can't even read the situation properly. Like, does she like kids or not? It's deranged. And she's got this massive hickey. Like, what is happening?
I would never kill a baby.
I think the quality is really bad, but I think she's just
what happened?
she's just one of those kind of criers that it just doesn't look very good.
I just uses the video baby monitor.
You went back inside and checked on him.
Huh?
You went back inside, and he was in the pack of play. What you saw and observed.
I use the baby monitor, and when he like makes a noise, you can hear it. And I didn't hear anything, so. I didn't kill him.
Right? At what point did you realize that he was dead?
I don't know.
Did he die in the pack of
Oh, are you admitting that she knew
Marissa
he
shrugging in
died?
response to Captain Graham's questions are huge red flags that she was involved.
She knows he
Someone who is
died!
innocent would readily be able to provide clear answers for the questions.
I didn't kill him.
Like I said, there it is. Things that you commit, things that you do, and sometimes as a result of things that we don't do, bad things happen. And we know that bad things happen.
I didn't kill him.
When did you know, Marissa?
When did you know? Confess!
I didn't kill him.
I know.
Okay,
We know.
well, like, when did you
Accidents
find out?
I just didn't. I thought that baby monitor thing would be fine. So I didn't check on him.
How long? It's okay.
Oh,
We can talk through this.
I can't believe she didn't say anything sooner.
God.
That is deranged behavior. Deranged.
Sometimes things happen, but we need to know the truth, and it's all okay.
I just didn't check on him. I have a baby monitor, but I didn't kill him.
The detectives know that most suspects are more comfortable admitting to an accident rather than intentional harm.
She's
And Marissa is no exception. She's latched onto the scenario, likely because she thinks she won't get in as much trouble. While there's every chance that this may be the real truth, there are still some parts of Marissa's story that aren't making sense.
Like what?
And as Holtz and Graham are about to discover, Marissa knows a lot more than she's letting on.
Like
So,
what?
how long was it that you didn't check on him? So start over.
It was like after when
That's right. Get her some
Before
tissues.
I
Make her
got
think that you're her friend.
Did you know that?
Mhm.
but I didn't kill him.
I know.
Okay, bitch, we know.
How did you know?
How'd you know? How'd you know?
Just because it was been that well, he does sleep that long and like, but I don't know, he like felt cold. And I was scared.
I'm
My
sure.
boyfriend wasn't there and everything, so oh my goodness.
I'm sure it's scary. How did you find him? How was he laying?
I put him on his belly.
How did you find him?
It was like
Just on his belly. Where was his face?
in the on like this.
No
Face down.
way.
Did you? I'm just trying to. So if this is his face and this is his back, and you put him like this, and you didn't find his head turned anyway, it was just straight down?
I think it was.
Is there anything coming out of his mouth? Or
No.
Oh my God, she suffocated the
He felt
baby.
cold then, and that was before Adam got home.
Who picked him up out of the back and play and put him into the car? Or?
I picked him up and put him in there.
Okay.
Absolutely normal to me.
The fact that Marissa can't seem to clearly remember how Benson's head was positioned when
This
she
is
found him is a red
insane.
flag. As this
How
is
are they
something that she
having
should be able
babies?
to remember. If she walked in and the baby's face was straight down into the bed, this is something that would trigger alarm bells and would likely stand out in her memory.
But that baby monitor was like almost $100, and like when they make any noise, they're like, you can hear it. And that has like the camera thing.
So you're saying that didn't work?
No, it worked.
It worked.
Yeah.
You just left him alone for too long. Okay. You went to McDonald's?
No, I brought him back.
Or did you put clothes on him? Did you put a snowsuit
I
on?
put a snowsuit and hat on.
And Adam didn't notice that he was dead?
He probably just thought he was sleeping.
Did you check for a pulse? Did you see if he was breathing? Or did you just feel his skin was cold?
Yeah, he just wasn't making any noise.
What did you think was going to happen when Heather came to pick him up?
I don't know, like,
Did you think she wasn't going to notice? Or
oh yeah,
Hello?
If she was or wasn't going to notice.
she was gonna notice.
Did you try to do anything to revive him? Try to do CPR?
No, 'cause I don't even know how to do it.
What is wrong with
I
her?
understand. Discovered him there. Yeah, why didn't you call police?
'Cause I was scared and my boyfriend wasn't there. And I didn't want my baby taken.
By this point, Marissa has mentioned several times how she was scared, but she doesn't express any concern for Benson or how his mother is feeling now. Marissa appears to be very egocentric and is only thinking about the baby's death in terms of how it affects her.
we do have an arrest warrant for you.
Dude,
based on
it's
your
so
other
scary
child.
that people like this exist.
So we're going to be taking you into
It is
custody.
so scary that there's probably one person at least in this chat room that is so egotistical, all right, and thinks the world revolves around them, okay? Newsflash, there's more outside of you. People like this exist. It's insane. It's so insane. You are not the center of the world. You're not. And neither am I. Okay? None of us are. There's more outside of you. You're all crazy. Everyone's crazy.
Sure.
Thank you.
We're
When am I gonna get out?
Although
Oh my
it
God,
seems
I
like
hate
detectives
her.
are getting
I
the truth out of
hate her. I
Marissa,
hate her.
there
I
is
hate
one
her.
major problem. Her story isn't matching up with Adam's. According to Marissa, Benson was dead before Adam ever got home, and Adam was none the wiser. However, Adam is claiming that not only did he pick Benson up and get him loaded into the car, but supposedly Benson was crying and whining during this. One of them is lying, and it's up to the police to figure out which one of them it is.
Wait, he did say
Okay,
that.
Here's what I need the explanation for.
Okay, it's time to ult.
We know why you guys came over here.
On my children's, on my life.
We know Marissa's received messages on her phone letting her know.
The audio is redacted here, but the officer informs Adam that Benson is deceased.
Come on now.
I swear to God, I did not know this.
Yes.
No, I swear I didn't.
So,
I swear I didn't know. Marissa's phone is in here somewhere. I didn't know, I swear. Heather has my phone number. She never, not once.
So that's your phone?
This is my phone, yes.
Where's Marissa's phone?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh, do you guys think he's
I can call
innocent?
and find it.
Or do you guys think they're in it together?
That's right.
and then you guys come over here. You leave shortly after Heather leaves.
And another reason we came here is Marissa's sister's supposed to be getting her kids tonight for the night. So we figured we'd come get it and she can just take the room tomorrow. Or today.
Together?
So there's going to be an autopsy tomorrow that's going to tell us a lot more than what we know right now about the cause of death. And if things don't add up,
Yeah.
because right now I'm seeing a lot of red flags about why you guys came over here.
No,
Why nobody.
There appears to be two options here. He's either telling the truth about part of what happened, meaning he did get Benson out of the pack and play, but he knew the child was dead. Or he's lying about being the one to get Benson out of the pack and play because he thinks this will protect Marissa from getting in trouble.
Accidents happen,
Oh my god.
but there needs to be some sort of explanation that has to come from one of you two.
It is so deranged that they went to a hotel right after.
No, I mean,
we see babies that it's kind of a bedding issue, that they suffocate accidentally. I've seen children that were given too much medication because they were too fussy, too whiny, and so...
He didn't know she told him, and now he's trying to help her cover it up. That's what I'm thinking, too.
Officer Kolb is offering up more acceptable reasons for why Benson may have died. He's being careful not to portray Marissa as being a cold-blooded killer because he knows that could make Adam shut down from the conversation.
I think.
However, if he can sow a seed of doubt in Adam's mind about how it could have been an unfortunate accident, Adam may be more willing to provide information that could be helpful to the investigation.
Can I ask her a quick?
Yeah.
So why is he telling us they're leaving to go to McDonald's if Benson was alive?
Yeah. Why?
Because he's probably scared. No, he didn't know. He don't know.
What would he have to be scared of then, Marissa?
That I'm gonna get in trouble or go to jail. Yeah, he doesn't know.
Why would he be covering up for you if he doesn't know that you did anything wrong?
Mm-hmm.
Remember we talked about being honest.
I know. Don't freak out where she said they're gonna risk it. So I gotta pee down. I just want to say, well, I'm gonna see test tomorrow. But
you know what's going on, right? This is going on. Out.
Bedroom. What did you tell me?
She got him when Heather got there?
No. When you guys were going to McDonald's.
I got him out of there. I mean,
and he was making noise, you said several times. We asked and clarified that with you, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he was fussing and stuff when we left.
Oh no.
We just don't want the situation complicated by lies. Obviously, we're all just trying to figure out what happened.
I know.
And Marissa's made some admissions to some things, but there's just some little things that aren't matching up with what you're telling us and what she's telling us.
I just don't know. I mean, I don't remember. Did I get him out of the bedroom, or did you, or when we went to McDonald's? I don't know.
no, I did.
But she did. I mean, I just don't remember.
Adam's claim of "I don't remember" is a selective memory statement, which can sometimes be legitimate or could be a sign of possible
We
deception.
have 20 minutes until
It's possible
played up.
that Adam used deductive reasoning to figure out that Marissa was under suspicion for something related to Benson.
If we
He
speed
likely
this
didn't
up
know
enough,
what Marissa
maybe we
was
could
being
finish
accused
this on
of,
time.
but it was clearly related to her care of other
It might
children.
go to like
So he decided in the moment
1.2.
to lie in the hopes that he could protect her from further trouble. However, he might be less willing to protect her from trouble after he learns what she's been hiding from him.
Love you.
They might be late anyways.
So, Adam, what she has admitted to out there while we were talking in here is that while you were out hunting,
She already knew?
likely suffocated, and that,
Didn't she tell me?
of course, she's probably freaking about that. And even when you came home and
I kind of believe him, guys.
she knowingly put and into the car, leading you to believe he's alive and well,
I feel like
and he was dead all that time. And do you understand? We're not here to argue with you, fight with you, or nothing. We want what's best for the kids.
I understand.
And I think you do
he
too.
seems like he really.
And I even think Marissa does.
He said the
But
baby was making
she
noise.
has a poor way of doing it, I guess.
I feel like
I mean,
he probably
anybody
doesn't
that we live around.
know if the baby was actually making noise.
everybody gets in a mood where they don't want to be bothered or whatever. But normally when that happens, she'll tell me, and I'll take care of her. And she
He was trying to protect her?
what she's got to do.
Oh god.
Every time this happens, no.
If he was still trying to
That's what I
protect
told
her,
her.
then why would he say,
Yeah,
why didn't she tell
action.
me?
Hey, kids.
As Adam waits at the hotel to
Does
deal
it-
with CPS,
isn't that him
Marissa
protecting
agrees to
himself?
go back to her apartment with Detective Holtz in order to demonstrate how she found Benson. If Detective Holtz can clearly see how Benson was positioned, she may be able to determine if his death was the result of an accident.
I feel like that's him
SIDS,
protecting
or
himself,
something
not
far
protecting
more
her at
sinister.
that point.
We have these dolls just because it makes it a little more realistic as far as like facial shape and things like that. What I want you to do is just like walk through exactly how you put him
Oh
down.
my god.
Okay.
Yeah, so then I just put him in here, and then I turn the camera on, and then I put him in here, and then put the blue blanket on.
So when we were at the hotel, you were talking about like his face was to the side a little bit.
Yep.
Can you show me exactly how his head was?
Oh my
I know
god.
his body probably is
It's not gonna.
right. This isn't it's completely anatomically correct, but if you could just
Oh
show
my
like
God.
how his face was. I realized that his body was flat, and it wouldn't turn up like that, but was it to that side specifically? So to his
I
right?
think so, yeah.
Although Marissa's been laughing and smiling throughout this demonstration, she's likely still feeling some anxiety.
She's nervous.
If we look at her hands, we can see that they're almost closed into fists, which indicates that she's feeling tense. Most caregivers would be traumatized by having a baby die in their care. Having to reenact their last actions with the infant would likely be difficult and emotional. In stark contrast to this, Marissa appears to be completely unaffected. However, this image of her clenched hands may provide a glimpse into her inner stress.
Did he have a nook?
No.
Okay.
Just the receiving blanket
It's
and his
a
blanket.
Nook
So
bottle.
the receiving blanket was already folded up and laid down before you came in here. When would you have done that?
I think I did it. I laid him on the couch.
And when you found him, exact same position, or was he different?
I think he was in the same position.
Okay. I need you to really try hard to remember
Oh,
because
God.
it's important.
No.
It's making me sick.
Could he have been in a different position? But was he still in the middle? Had he
Yeah,
creeped
no,
over?
he was in the middle. I think he was in the same position.
Based on her frequent responses of, I
How do you,
think so,
what do you mean you think?
I think
it seems like Marissa is making things up as she goes.
Yeah, she didn't
so
care
walk
to
me through
check.
how you determine that he's not alive.
because I picked him up and he was really cold.
How did you pick him up?
I just went like this.
Okay. And what did he look like?
He was just cold.
Marissa is completely unemotional.
Oh my
Once again,
God.
she fails to mention any of her thoughts and feelings when she discovered Benson was dead, which could be a sign that Marissa is being deceitful and hiding something from the detective. The question is, what exactly is she hiding?
Yeah,
And then what
what?
did you do?
Laid him down, put his snowsuit on.
Where did you lay him down?
Oh, I think I laid him on the floor. So I put his car seat in there, and I grabbed his snowsuit, laid it on the floor, put him in the snowsuit, and then put him in his car seat with his blanket.
That's crazy.
Okay. And then where did you put the car seat?
She dressed him up after he died.
I think I left it in there
With the door open or shut?
with the door open. I left him in there, put the door open, and then Adam got here, and then we left.
Leave him in the car seat, in his snowsuit, there. And you laid him on the floor, but you don't know CPR, no attempts to call anyone or research anything online to
CPR, really.
do you see if there's anything maybe stuck in his mouth or... No, okay.
You
And
stupid,
he said no, no.
stupid person.
Okay.
As Detective Holtz
Is-
is listing off logical responses.
I don't understand. I just don't understand how insensitive she's being about this whole thing. It's not even her baby. She's pregnant right now, acting like this. I can't believe it. I cannot believe this.
To finding Benson dead,
Oh my God, I'm so
simply
angry.
nods with indifference, perhaps implying that there was another reason that she didn't try to investigate Benson's unresponsiveness.
Do you always leave the baby monitor on, or how do you guys?
Just when I have him back there, we just got it on Tuesday.
Okay, so how did you? So you had it back there. You had the baby monitor on, or no? Okay, and then what did you?
Was it facing there? Where were you sitting?
Yeah, I was facing
She
right there,
didn't
and I
even
was right
try to
Okay,
save the
so then
baby's
you-
life
When did you turn it off?
at
here.
all.
After they left and we left.
Okay, how did you turn it off?
What do you mean, like I just turned it off? Turn it on and turn it off.
So it surprised you to know that your baby monitor is unplugged?
Is it?
Yeah.
I might have unplugged it too, because you have to charge these. But I did have it on and everything.
Oh my
Why would
God.
you unplug the camera?
What?
The camera.
Because I stopped using it. When I stopped using it, I just unplug it. I did have it on and everything.
Are you sure?
When you're done
I'm sure.
using it, you just turn it off.
I promised on everything. I had it on.
Marissa making promises are likely attempts to bolster her lies. Having gathered all
She's
of the relevant
bolstering.
information at the apartment, Marissa is officially arrested and spends the rest of the night in jail. Although it seemed Marissa was telling detectives everything she knew about Benson's death, his autopsy came back with shocking results, prompting Captain Graham and Detective Holtz to bring Marissa in for one more
No.
interview.
There you go.
Hi.
Hey.
Well, as we discussed the other night, I attended the autopsy, so I just wanted to follow up with you and give you some information regarding that. So, but I heard you right again, and it seems a bit different, but
This room setup is not ideal for an interrogation, as there's a huge table between Marissa and the detectives. It would be better if there was no table at all, so that the detectives could observe Marissa's entire nonverbal
Take the
communication,
table away.
instead of having half of her body being hidden from view.
I can say
Ugh, I got the
without a
chills.
doubt that what you're telling me is not true. He's got very severe injuries to his head.
Yeah, I don't know how. I'd like to give you an opportunity to explain yourself.
I promise you, I did not do nothing to him. Promise.
She's bolstering!
I asked you.
I know. No, he did not fall.
Did he roll and tumble just a little bit first?
Not that I've seen.
Oh
I did
no.
not do anything to him.
Marissa uses a qualification phrase when she says, "not that I seen," which gives her an escape in the future, allowing her to blame her faulty memory or say that she didn't see what had actually happened.
Based upon what the doctor saw, based on what Jen saw, is that the child did not die as a result of not being able to breathe.
Oh
And
my god.
I'm hoping that, based upon your relationship with Heather and based upon the genuine love that I know that you have for children, it's important that Heather knows what
Yeah, I
happened.
didn't do anything to him.
Because something happened in that apartment, and you were the only adult there.
I know.
Based upon what you're telling me, it couldn't have been Adam. It couldn't have been.
Yeah.
Or could it?
No.
But Adam came back at some point, and you've seen, and we've seen Adam get upset.
Mm-hmm.
Really at the snap of a finger. And are you sure that he didn't do something to him?
I'm sure.
The thing is, Marissa, is that science doesn't lie.
I know.
There's absolutely no doubt. You like to think that you're not some cold-blooded person.
I'm not.
And I want to believe that you do genuinely love children. I see it with you in person. I see it with the baby that you're carrying. And I'm sure you had a bond with them because you've been watching for quite a while.
I hate that she's pregnant right now. That's so crazy.
I could never kill anyone in my life.
Let's not even use that word.
As Marissa gets emotional for the first time in the interrogation, she uses the word kill. It seems that what may have triggered her tearfulness is when the detective started talking about how Marissa loves kids and may have had a bond with Benson. Earlier in the interrogation, Marissa seemed to be avoiding the word kill, instead saying that she didn't do anything. Sometimes these non-specific statements are used by deceptive individuals because it allows them to dance around having to be more specific. An innocent person is more likely to be straightforward and use necessary language because they want to ensure it's clear what they're denying. A deceptive person may prefer to avoid using such explicit language because it means they will have to look the detectives in the eye and lie.
Whether something happened, and it may have been an accident, it may have been a fall, but something happened and it was not that he went to sleep, Marissa. It was not. So let's get over that.
Wait, maybe I did not do anything to him.
Then what happened?
Oh,
Something terrible happened. And you were taking care of him. And it's important for Heather. It's important for you. And it's going to look better for you, quite frankly, if you explain it. And this is your one opportunity.
I know. If I could never do anything like that to any kid.
That's why I don't want to think that it was intentional. I think it was an accident.
Marissa, you have maybe more than I can imagine. A lot going on. You have this other case that was out there, which is a felony offense. And
Okay, yeah, these detectives are playing very friendly, which is good.
Taken away.
She's gonna confess!
You're on the road to recovering from some drug addiction, and sometimes the weights of life can become too much to bear, and you see yourself acting without even thinking, just reacting in ways that are outside of your character. And I wonder if something like that happened on Thursday.
Yeah, me too. I wonder that too.
Extra fussy because he's got some sores and just not receiving feeding well and something like that.
No, I would never. I could never. I love kids way too much. I could never. No.
I hear you say that, and I want to believe you, like I said, but there has to be an explanation, and it's not what you told us.
Suspects may be more willing to confess if they feel like the detective truly understands them and their situation.
Mm-hmm.
Bram and Holtz are both doing a really good job of
They
relating
are.
to Marissa and being empathetic.
They're
and the
being
read
very
technique
empathetic.
is important for investigators to appear non-judgmental, as that creates a dynamic in which the suspect may be more likely to open up.
Was it an accident, Marissa?
I don't know what happened. Like I said,
Did he fall? I asked you.
not when I was around. He didn't fall.
Well, you were the only one there, right?
I know. Yes.
Hurt badly. I want to believe that it was an accident and you're not a monster.
I'm not a monster.
Please explain. Well, then it must have been an accident.
Like I said, I just fed him,
Uh-huh.
burnt
God.
him, changed him, put him in the thing.
And when did you get
He didn't hit his head.
When did he hit his head,
I don't
Marissa?
know how he would have hit his head.
Who could have hit him in the head?
I don't know.
Could he have fallen? I'm asking you.
No, I was around.
I mean, he didn't just fall without anybody around and nobody noticing and then put himself back in passing place. You have this one opportunity to explain yourself.
By increasing her proximity to Marissa, Detective Holtz is increasing the pressure for her to confess.
I don't know, maybe on the couch near the
Sound like,
kitchen.
is there like a hard part of the couch? Like an arm?
The arm. Or like the arm part. I don't know.
So as you were sitting him down, was it hitting hard?
Maybe.
You knocked his head a little bit?
I don't know, because I could never.
Show me how you're putting him on the couch.
I don't know, I just put him on the couch.
Well, a child doesn't get ahead of musicians.
He rolled off the couch for sure.
If you're going to tell me your truth, I need it to be 100% sincere.
Oh.
Tell me that.
It's time!
Oh, maybe the couch arm or maybe the playpen, I don't know.
How did you put me on?
Just like that. That is no, no, I can never do that.
It's an interesting statement. Did you fall?
No, I could never.
Oh my god.
It was not gently placing you on the couch.
Neither Holtz nor Graham have suggested that Benson could have been thrown, so it's highly suspicious that Marissa suddenly introduces this new idea.
She
When new
threw
language is introduced by the
him.
suspect, such as what Marissa has just done here, detectives will likely see it as a big red flag that the suspect has been hiding something.
Yeah, they didn't say throw at
Marissa is
all.
still refusing to tell Detective Holtz the truth, so Holtz decides to play into Marissa's emotions and ask her how she would feel if it was her own child who died.
Think of how terrible that would be.
I know.
And not knowing what his last second was like. Please help me bring that to Heather. You're not. Please. As a mother, she deserves to know what happened.
She doesn't care about the other mom.
And this is your last chance to tell me the truth. Otherwise, I am about to walk out here and tell Heather. But apparently Marissa is a monster.
No.
She can't even explain what she did. Even if it was an accident, please. You have to help me tell Heather.
My god, she's such an ugly crier. It
After
just
this
looks like she's
desperate emotional
smiling the
appeal
whole
from Detective
time.
Holtz, Marissa sits in complete silence for nearly 2 minutes before finally opening up a bit.
It's time.
During this long pause, Marissa is likely trying to decide what she's going to say. Should she stick with her story about how she doesn't know? Should she confess the truth? Or should she admit to something in between? She may be weighing the pros and cons of each option in her head. Most people care what others think of them, at least to some extent. So hearing the detective say that she will be thought of as a monster may help motivate Marissa to tell the truth.
Are you a pretty crier? No, I'm an ugly crier.
But I didn't kill him or anything.
You didn't mean to. I don't think
What'd
you
she say?
meant
No, could never.
to. Where did you put him down too hard and how? Tell me.
I don't know, like maybe like that.
Where?
She put him down too hard.
Maybe on the playpen.
Which playpen?
Your guys is the one you guys have. That's the only thing I could think of.
How many times? Once? Twice? 2 times?
Once. It's the only thing I could think of. I could never.
What is going on here?
I could never. So I don't know, I promise.
You
I'm
keep
telling
saying
you.
I could never, but you know what you did.
True!
You did.
Cook her ass! Cook her ass!
I did not.
That child had multiple injuries to his head. Not one time, and it's not from a playpen.
I don't know where he could have got it from. I did
She
not
dropped
do it.
him. She dropped him.
No, you're the truth.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. I'm telling you the truth.
Absolutely not. Unless it was harder. Could it have been harder? And could it have happened more than one time?
Yeah, no.
Because it's more than one time.
Just one.
But was it harder than that?
I don't know. I didn't think so.
And when you did that, did he stop breathing?
Ooh, so creepy, so creepy, so creepy.
You don't remember.
That's pretty significant.
Yeah, how do you not remember?
Child died right in front of me.
When a suspect claims to have a memory failure, such as claiming not to remember such a major detail, this can be a sign of deception. Marissa saying that she can't recall if Benson died right after she put him down roughly is a major red flag, as most people would remember such a significant event.
How were you holding on to him?
What do you mean?
Were you holding on to his midsection and putting him down? How did you?
They're not all in the Discord yet, so I'm just waiting
In the
for play
midsection.
up.
On his back or on his butt?
I held him and put him in there.
Did you let him go? Like
No,
like
that's
this, and then you just let
so
him go,
horrible.
and so he kind of fell as well, or did you have hold of him and he went like this, or was it?
Yeah, I think so.
It was like this.
Yeah.
And then he. Okay. Then you take him. This is the packet plate.
That is so
and you
crazy.
just throw him in the packet plate. Was it like a foot or two drop?
I don't know, my foot or whatever.
Well, if you're standing, if this is the packet plate.
Oh my god, I want to hurt her so
And
bad.
you're standing right here. Was it from up here?
I want to punch her so bad.
Yeah, like my.
But she's pregnant.
The pack and play that you showed us is one of those that has like an insert where it's up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure if it's that pack and play or was it the one in the spare room?
No, it's that one. Because it has the mat on the thing.
So you were above the pack and play and dropped them. With force? Was it, could it have been a throw?
I don't think so.
The way they're reenacting it is giving me the chills. Like, imagining them doing that to a baby is psychotic.
You tell me, okay? I need you to prove that you're being honest with me. What I want you to do is tell me exactly what you did. And if it matches up with the injuries that I saw, then I know that we've got a caring person here who is sorry for what she did.
I am. I'm frustrated. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, they're all in plate up.
And that frustration going.
Yeah.
Hello!
No. Yeah, no, I'd be able to, yeah.
Woohoo! Okay.
Woo!
Tomorrow, 3 p.m.
Yep.
Oh, for
Wahoo!
2v Tuesdays?
Yeah, he
Sure.
can come. Foolish said he couldn't originally come, but now he can make it.
Yeah.
Back on the menu.
Back on the menu.
On the menu.
Menu.
How much time do we have?
Well, what do you
like-
mean?
Huh?
30
What
minutes.
does that mean?
For plate up?
You got like 30.
Whoa. Oh, you mean like how long are we playing the game?
No, when do we start playing?
Oh.
Oh,
Why?
oh, she's still finishing up a crime video.
Oh.
Wow.
I gotta finish this. I have to know what she did to
Wait.
this baby.
Oh
The
my
criminal's
God.
not from Ohio this time, are they?
They were from Ohio?
Not this time. A lot of them
Oh.
are from Ohio.
Yeah,
Oh
it's like
my
odd.
god.
Yeah.
Damn.
Something in Ohio.
Seems to be a trend.
Yeah.
Seems to be a trend.
I just need 10 minutes. Is that too long?
Oh.
Oh, for
mean-
it. Oh,
Okay, I'm hurrying. I'm hurrying. Okay, let's go. Okay, we go
Your
fast.
bedroom. And the pack and play is right there next to the bed. And were you standing right next to the pack and play? Were you standing by the door and just threw
No,
him
I'm
in there?
standing next to the pack plate.
Like, were your eyes touching the pack and play like this, or was the pack and play like that far away? And you just
Oh, no, not like that.
so.
Yeah.
Can you show me?
No.
Just a little bit.
Just throw him in. Was it with all your force, all your strength? You just threw him in there?
Why?
I
Why?
think so.
You think so? So you, with all your force, just like that, as hard as you could.
Not really as hard, but
Why?
Marissa is still vague in her description, but Graham getting up is important here because it makes Marissa have to demonstrate what she did.
Oh my god.
Graham clearly
I
dramatized
just
the
don't
throw from a
understand
very
why he
far
would do
distance,
that
which
to
forced
a
Marissa to have
baby
to clarify
or
that
just.
she didn't throw Benson from such a far off
Why
distance.
would you agree to
but she
babysit
did,
a
in fact,
baby
throw
and
him.
just not care like that? That is
Or
insane.
did he stop crying?
he just cried for a couple minutes.
And then what else happened?
Oh, poor baby.
And that was it.
Oh my god, this has got me fucked up.
You saw multiple injuries. Miss.
Yeah, I promise you, I do not know where he got the injuries. Promise.
Did you grab him by a hand? By a
Oh
foot?
my god.
Oh.
That's why I asked
She just
Marissa
wanted the
how
money.
you
She just
him
wanted the
when you threw
money.
him into the pack and play because he has some of their injuries.
Right.
I said he has some broken bones.
What?
I don't think he meant to do it that hard.
Did he tumble a little bit when you threw him in the pack and play? Like, did he roll?
What?
Because I could see if you're walking down the hallway, you come in the room, you're a little upset and frustrated, you throw him like that. I could see that he might tumble a little bit in the pack.
Okay, she totally threw him before she put him in the crib. Something happened beforehand.
I was just frustrated and threw him in the pack and play.
And what did you see happen when he landed in the pack and play? What happened to his body?
What happened?
Did he just stay in one position, or did he roll, or
I think he hit the side, but that's about it.
what part of him hit the side?
The pad?
And was it the corner where it's hard, or was it
Yeah, it was the corner.
which corner?
I don't know. One of the corners.
So was he kind of then just curled up in the corner?
I hate her. I gave her the benefit of the doubt. I tried. I tried to see that maybe it was she just didn't know.
Tumbles into the corner of the packet plate. Is he face down at that point, or is he face up, or is he to the side?
His face down.
Okay. So you throw him down on his back. He tumbles a little bit into the corner of the packet plate, and his face is down. Then you pick him up again.
I'm sorry. I just don't understand why.
What did you do?
No.
What did you do?
Why we let people like this live.
Even while she confesses to throwing him into the pack and play and then rearranging his body, Marissa doesn't appear to have any remorse for what she did to
She
Benson.
doesn't have any
You
remorse.
throw him in there. He tumbles into the corner. You had said that he cried for a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Now you're saying, no. Well, did you stand there for a couple minutes? And just,
Well, maybe not a couple minutes, maybe a minute or less. Did you stay in the room with him
She's
or go
crazy.
out
She's crazy. She's crazy.
before you put on back on his stomach? I stayed in the room and just looked at him while he was crying. Yeah.
maybe you were in shock. Like, what did I just do?
Yeah.
This couple minutes thing is confusing me here.
Oh,
Because
I was in shock of what just happened to him, what I did to him. I was frustrated.
you were frustrated, and what shocked you was the fact that you threw him into the packet play very hard. Maybe not with all of your strength, but you were really frustrated. And he tumbles into the corner, maybe hits his head on the corner, and then you stand there and he cries for a little bit.
No, I just cried for a couple seconds.
Couple seconds.
And then in the middle.
And then you take him from the corner. He's no longer crying.
Right.
And you just set him face down.
Because he's dead.
Why'd you move him if he wasn't crying?
Yeah, why'd you move him?
Scared? Was he dead at that point? Yeah. Oh, you know. So he wasn't doing anything? Yeah, it was.
Did you try to do something to bring him
That
back
is
to life?
insane.
Try to go in his mouth because that's all I know how to do. I don't know CPR, yeah.
Okay. Because I could see you trying to undo what has just happened, right?
Yeah, I tried.
And that tells me a little bit about who you are, Marissa. That, yeah, I made a mistake here, but I don't want this child to die.
Right.
Wow, this detective's
I
good.
don't know if I do CPR, I would have done it, but just blew in his mouth because I don't know how to do CPR.
Although Marissa now claims to have tried to revive Benson, she laughed and denied trying to revive him at all.
CPR.
No, so I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, no, she did not. I don't think she tried to do CPR.
CPR, really. Did you see if there's anything maybe stuck in his mouth or?
This discrepancy in her story indicates that she might be pretending to have tried to save Benson's life in order to not look like a monster.
4 minutes.
Since at this point, she's confessed and likely knows that she's in for some major consequences.
Thank you. I was frustrated. Scared. I understand.
Who asked?
And trying to make it right.
Like, who cares about you at this point? Holy crap. It's always... Oh my god, people are so self-centered. She only cares about herself right now. The reason why she's crying is because she knows she's in trouble. Bro, oh my god.
Although Marissa is sobbing, this may be in response to the consequences of her actions, which she knows are coming, not for what she did.
I was scared to call 911.
I hate seeing her cry. It is so freaking annoying.
Yeah, so I was scared.
The reason she didn't call 911 is likely selfish.
She
was
is
afraid of
selfish.
being apprehended. She may have thought that the best option was to cover up the crime, even going so far as to keep the secret from her boyfriend.
You're gonna get a high pitch shot. That's some animal. I'm not making a high. I have court for this statement right here, November 1st. No. I'm sorry, I was scared and frustrated.
I'm sorry.
She
She said.
frustrated too with them.
She said, I'm sorry.
Yeah, she even said that.
Yep.
She knows how the kids are.
Every parent gets frustrated.
So that's what's gonna happen. And then eventually.
I do think the boyfriend is innocent and he didn't know.
The witch. I don't know. I can't see that.
Tell her life!
We have to talk through this with the district attorney's office and determine what charges are appropriate and charged in the future. I mean, you have to know that there's consequences for what you do. I understand you're sorry, and that does mean a lot. But we need to make sure this never happens.
Yeah, it can't happen again. She can't have more. She cannot have this baby. Like, she cannot keep this child.
Once again, Marissa shows that she's putting herself first by asking for a lower bond. She also appears to be surprised to find out that she will be charged. It's almost as if she expected that if she just said sorry, they would let her go. Marissa is failing to see the seriousness of the crime and even attempts to deflect responsibility from herself to Heather. While sitting in jail awaiting trial, Marissa began to form relationships with a variety of pen pals, promising that she would love them, be physically intimate with them, and move in with them after prison in exchange for these pen pals giving her money. In a report written by Detective Holtz, it was noted that Marissa was especially good at manipulating people and was able to juggle all of these relationships while also manipulating Adam into believing that she wasn't cheating on him, so he would also give her money.
Cannot!
Marissa also occupied her time.
Okay. I know we've watched so many of these before where they have pen pals and, like, remember how, like, some would actually, like, grow a fan base? Like, some killers would actually have a fan base? I feel like they should just take that right away. Like, why is she allowed to have a pen pal?
I'm in jail by begging the judge to give her a lighter bail. A letter to the judge written by Marissa reads, "This Marissa Teetsort and I want a bond reduction because this is crazy that don't get half signature bond and lowered like really I'm not a monster or whatever. I love kids and I'm a mom to 5 kids plus I'm pregnant now with my 6th kid." That's right. Not only does she not grasp the severity of her crime against Benson, but she tries to claim that she's a loving and successful mother to her children, even though most of those children were removed from her care.
Oh my gosh.
According to Detective Holtz, Marissa believed she would be getting a
wonder
light sentence
why the
for
other
Benson's
kids were
murder,
taken away.
as she and her attorney were planning on claiming that she wasn't guilty due to brain damage caused by her extended substance abuse. Things didn't go the way Marissa had hoped, however, and she was instead sentenced to 37 years for Benson's death, and another 3 years for the injuries caused to the child who had supposedly fallen off her couch just 2 months prior to Benson's death.